Hi guys, Tanya coming to you again with another video. Today I want to talk about my um, lock extensions that I've installed. It has taken me 3 weeks. Yes, 3 weeks. Maybe, well, 3 weeks and 2 days to put these in. I did have a little help from my friend LaShondra. Shout out to LaShondra for coming helping a sister with these right up in here, because I was struggling. A sister was struggling. In future videos, I'm going to show you what hair I use, how I actually put it in, how I take care of them, the maintenance, if I keep them, because I'm starting to feel like I have commitment issues when it comes to things like this. I get frustrated really easy. This is not my first set of lock extensions. I got lock extensions back in November of 2017. I found this lady on Instagram, and I went to LA to get them done, Inglewood to be specific, and she charged me $1,500. They were this shoulder length, but I ended up extending them, and yeah, it was, man, I spent a lot of money for those, and I was just very unhappy with those because I was frustrated. They were falling out. Half of them came back out, and I was constantly having to put them back in. I'm gonna insert a video of how to show you my frustration with them and how they were sliding out my head. And I'll insert a picture right here to show you what they look like. I mean, I really like the look of them, but it was just a lot, and I know natural hair can be high maintenance, but it was just too much for me, with all the other things I had going on in my life. So yeah, I ended up combing those out. Oh, the money. I spent $1,500 in LA. I mean, I thought that was a good deal because other, people that were putting lock extensions in were charging, over 2,000, especially for this size. And so the lady I went to charged me 1,500. I spent, I think, about close to 500 on hair, and my hotel was $500 and something. I used Uber to get to and from her house, and of course my flight. So I think I spent maybe close to $3,000 getting my hair done back in 2017. I actually wore them for 7 months, and I just got frustrated and took them out. So in the future, of course, please subscribe. I want you guys to see how I maintain these, if I keep these. We will see. And I don't know, I might make them longer. I don't know. I want to see the process of them growing out, and how they look. And so I'm probably going to leave them alone. So in this clip I'm about to show you, it's my frustration on when I had the lock extensions before. I'm glad I did them myself this time. Yeah, it took me 3 weeks, but at least I didn't spend $3,000. I spent about maybe close to 500 on the hair. So I mean, hey, if I comb, usually I wear weave, and if I probably spend that much in 6 months on hair. So hey, I lost some time if I don't keep them, but I like them. So yeah. So check out my frustration. This is what I mean by these lock extensions sliding out that I got done in LA. They're on here, like if you pull on them, but you can't really, you pay a lot of money and they just slide out. I mean, they're not even secure on there. They literally slide out. They're not, I guess, my hair is permed on the ends. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe it should have been braided on the ends. They're going to get cut off anyway, the perm is. But I just don't understand why they just slide off. I've lost about 80 or 90 plaits, and I'm having to put them back in which I connect the plait to the very end of it, and then do my thing. But I mean, my roots are, they're natural, and I was about to do the interlock into it, and sometimes when I'm doing that, they just slide off. They should look at the tool still on it. They shouldn't be sliding off like this. It's ridiculous. I know you see my big frustration, right? Like, who wants to have locks and they're just constantly coming out of their hair? Constantly. If I ran my fingers through it, if I do anything to it, they're sliding out. So yeah, I just accepted that loss of that, what, $3,000 I spent, and moved on. Life goes on, right? So I'm going to show you how I install these on another video. And so make sure that you subscribe, and so you can get all the updates when it comes to these lock extensions. I'm going to count them for you guys. The last time I had about 375. I think that's what they were, around 365, 375. And so I'm gonna count them this time. I think they're a tad bit smaller than what she did in that. I'm thinking they're about the same, or maybe just a little bit less. I feel like the top of my hair is thinning out as I get older, so I had to make the blocks. I think when I went to LA, her blocks were kind of small, and it was hard for me to retighten them because they were so thin. So I wanted them to be proportionate to the other locks. So to me, some of the ones in the front, look, they're a little bigger than I normally would have wanted them, but I think they're fine. So make sure you guys subscribe, and so you can, and hit the bell so you'll know when I've uploaded a video, because I'm gonna let you guys know all about like the maintenance, and my roots are turning gray, so I'm gonna be coloring them. Just everything, my retightening, what kind of products I use on these. My channel, it's not just about locks though, it's about a lot of various things. So but yeah, whatever you're into, yeah, just subscribe and come back and check me out. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for watching.